A lot of people saying I was capping that moved him.
One of the weirdest cases.
The best thing you can do for yourself is to be truthful with me. Tell me the truth, tell me exactly what happened. You're saying said actually shot.
His first version was that Cedric stuck the gun and was shooting at the victims as they chased him down the street.
All right, they say you were a witness to what happened.
I was trying to tell him what happened, and then this officer, they called me down. He was interviewing me, and I was asking to answer in the affirmative to all his questions, and then he slapped me.
What happened to him? Yes. Okay. Yes. Do you know who killed him? Yes. Yo, snitching. What you hit me?
And he was like, he didn't want me to tell him what happened. So I was confused. I'm like,
do you have the officer's name?
Should I say his name? He said that he put his foot on my ass if I say anything about what happened. I'm not sure who to trust now.
You can tell us.
His name was Mo Nose.
All right, what is your name?
Detective Mo Nose. They call me Mo Nose because Mo knows everything. I grew up in this hood, and I investigated in this hood, and I want to stop crime in this hood. That's why I came back to police where I grew up at. Mo Nose. Everybody knows the Nose family. I got 22 brothers and sisters. Mo Nose.
And what about that shirt you have on?
It's a long story. Mo, since I wanted to be a kid, I wanted to be a police officer. I hate snitches. I don't like when people come with me with information. I like to solve these cases myself. That's why I keep my notebook on me all the time. Everything I see, I write down. I don't need no help from the community. Mo knows. That's why they call me Mo Knows. If I see something out of space, I take my time, I write it down. So when the dude come to me and he said, Mo, I got information, I take him in the back and I beat him. I beat him good so he knows not to come back and give me no more information.
And he had a shirt that said, stop snitching on it. I was confused when I first saw him. I said, is this the right guy? I thought he was a street dude. Then I see he had the police paraphernalia. So I said, I saw what happened. I was anxious to tell him, I can't even breathe. Ain't nobody gonna see my face, right? I can't. Listen, I don't want my name to come up in anything, and I don't want to be slapped again. I'm just trying to see that justice is served.
I don't like snitches. Everybody knows. If you know anything about a crime and you see Mo Know investigating, don't tell me nothing because I'm gonna put that club beside your head. I know it's a contradiction, me being a police officer and me don't like snitches, but that's how I was raised. In my house, my pops didn't like nobody snitching. He would punch us in the face if we told on our sisters about anything. Remember, it was over a dozen of us, 2 dozen of us. So anybody snitching, don't come and ask the Detective Mo Knows because you're gonna get a good beating. I saw these cases on my own. Detective John White, I was in charge of this murder investigation of Billy Buttcake, rapper who was killed recently. I want to start off by saying, yes, I am a black man. I suffer from the same condition Michael Jackson had. I've always been the butt of a joke behind that, but listen, I don't play. So we're not going to take questions about that today. I have a skin disorder, and me and Michael Jackson suffer from the same skin disorder. If I hear anybody in the crowd whispering, it's gonna be ass whooping time. I don't care about the allegations of police brutality that me and my partner been suffering over the years. We don't beat no client, we don't beat no witnesses up. Mo knows that's my partner. We've been partners for 22 years, and I know they say that he's heavy-handed, but he's not. He's actually a nice guy. If you have any information and you want to volunteer it, call Mo. Call Mo and then talk to me second. Call Mo first because he likes to hear these things and he's a part of the street, he's from the street, and he loves when people volunteer information. But anyway, I'm gonna get into this investigation, Billy Buttcake. Now, Billy Buttcake, I don't know how good he was a rapper, but they say he went double wood, he went, I don't know, something like that. But anyway, he was murdered on November 14th. He was murdered on November 14th. We investigated this case for several months. You know what I'm saying? And we got down to the wire. We found out it was a serial killer that's going around killing rappers. Now, we investigated this same culprit for a number of homicides. Me and my partner Mo knows. We went through a lot of different cases, and everybody that we interviewed, they kept pointing the finger at this guy. The guy was leaving DNA everywhere. I don't know if he was trying to have sex with these guys or whatever because they was wearing pink. But he killed a string of people that was wearing pink. Some were rappers, some weren't rappers. But in any event, we've locked the culprit up, and the streets are safer today because of this. And you have us to thank, me and my partner Mo knows for it. So if you want to send any type of gifts, gratuities, you can send them straight to the police in the house, and we'll make sure that we get them. We stay in these streets, we're part of these streets, and any crime, murder, it don't matter how small a crime, how big the crime, petty larceny, the murder. We investigate all crimes, and we take all information from the community. Again, contact Mo first, and then me second, if you have information to volunteer. Because I always get a kick out of when Mo comes to me and tells me that somebody came forward with information and they came to him first. I get a kick out of that. And that's just my personal pet peeve. Detective White, I'm a black man again. I don't want to hear, no pun intended. And we solved this case quickly. It didn't take as long as the Tupac murder. I don't know what's going on in Vegas and all these cops over there, what took them so long to solve that one. But in New York, we get right on the case. We don't really use snitches as much as people think we do, but if somebody wants to come forward and snitch, contact Mo Knows first, and then Detective White second. And hopefully that the community feels safer now that we got this person off the street. And we want to give condolences to Billy Buttcake's family. We hear he was a good kid. How could you not be a good kid with a name like Buttcake? You can't. You're not going to be a gangster. But in any event, whether he sold double wood or he sold platinum, the man's life did mean something. Let's get to the case at hand. We got a rapper named Billy Buttcake. He was a rapper, he always wanted to be a rapper, and he was murdered. He used to wear a lot of pink. They say that he took after the rapper Cameron. So he wasn't from the Dipset or anything, but that was our first. We went and investigated Cameron and talked about them and asked them, did they know Billy Buttcake? They said they didn't know him, they thought he was Bud. I don't know if that was disrespect or whatever, but they had a little battle going on, him and the Dipset, and they put a lot of records out against each other. Billy Buttcake versus Dipset and all that, Jim Jones, Cam and all that. I think it was about that pink thing. But anyway, nobody snitched and told me that I had to do that investigation myself. Yo, what's up? My name is Math. I was in the hospital when Billy came in that night because I got stabbed that night. I got the same clothes on when I got stabbed that night. And it seemed like they was trying to take care of him before me. I know my joint wasn't life-threatening, but still, I got stabbed that night too. I was in the hospital night when Billy came and they rushed him in. I said, yo, listen, he don't look like he gonna make it. He ain't look too good. And you know, Math, I add things up. I've been adding things up since I was a kid. And I said 1 + 1 is 2. And he don't like he gonna make it. But anyway, I was in the hospital that night. I got the same thing. I got stabbed. Ain't nobody trying to look for the dude who stabbed me. But in any event, you know what I'm saying? It might have been the same person. So I hope if they got the dude that killed Billy Butt, they catch the dude that stabbed me. Man, I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I seen him when he came to the hospital. I don't know who shot him and all that, but I don't even know who stabbed me. But I was there that night anyway, and I just want y'all to know I got stabbed that night too. So look for him too. Don't just look for who killed Billy Buttcake. Look for who stabbed Math too. Math count too. Just look for that person too. So anyway, any more questions you got for Mo Knows?
I wanted to know, how did you get in touch with Cameron and them?
I got in touch with Cameron. I went to some of their shows, and then I accosted them back in their dressing room while they were smoking weed. And I said, listen, it ain't about y'all, because they tried to run out the window. Everybody tried to scram. I said, listen, it ain't about y'all. If it was about y'all, I'd be here with a bunch of people. I said, I'm cared about Billy Buttcake. They said he was ass, he was this, and I said, listen, use the proper terminology when you talking to me. I don't care if he was ass, he was pussy, he was soft, I don't care about none of that. Buttcake was his last name, so I didn't think he was a gangster. But in any event, he was killed, and all lives matter. Black lives matter here. So I said, listen, what do y'all know about Billy Buttcake?
And did you, not to cut you off, did you find out anything about what happened to him?
Of course we found out what happened to him. The man was murdered.